Do you want to die, Mr. Hancock? Do you want to die, Mr. Hancock? You drank a bottle of brandy in 5 minutes, then passed out in front of your mother.
It's a game, isn't it?
Not anymore, no. I've drawn a diagram. Your liver. I've shaded the swelling.
I shouldn't give up the day job.
We're going to have to put you back on Florentavite. I'd like to try to avoid sedation this time.
20 million of us each week tune into the angry, pompous little man in the black coat and Homburg hat. The lad himself, Tony Hancock. Your lad from East Cheam was one of television's richest creations, yet since you've shrugged him off, you've never stopped giving yourself these convulsive remolds.
I'm not remolding myself. I've just got older. With the East Cheam thing, we found a serious identity which was potent, and then we got bored with it. Well, at least I did.
And that's when you split with Sid James.
One has to move on. We all did, I think.
And you've had a sort of mishmash of emotions in public recently. Your divorce and remarriage and separation and psychiatric help, along with your weight problem and drink problem. How has your career been affected?
I don't think it's been affected at all.
With all this, you've been called the master of the self-inflicted wound. That's not a bad phrase.
No, that's not a bad phrase. Whether it's accurate or not is another thing.
Mr. Hancock, Mr. Le Mesurier to see you.
Johnny!
Thank you. My dear chap, how are you?
Let me out later.
Freddie said that you and she...
Another one up the Swanee. Wives, eh? Who needs them?
If there's anything...
No, I'll be fine. Keep on the old straight and narrow till the show.
What exactly is that thing?
Therapy.
Silly cunt.
Oh, Johnny! You sure about this, Johnny?
Of course. Can't have you going back to that flat on your own tonight.
What about this new young wife, Eve? She all right with this?
Rather a nice surprise, I should think.
Lovely to meet you.
God, yes. Oh, sorry. Honestly, Johnny, look at me. A complete mess.
You must eat.
Must I? What about some more coffee? Gotta keep the old arm working, I find. Tell me about yourself, Joan. You're a well-guarded secret, I must say. Where did the old boy find you?
I was working at the establishment.
Oh, the club. Did you meet Cook? Arrogant bastard. All above my head, of course. The other one, he can play a bit.
Dudley. He's lovely.
Little one with a club foot.
That was one of the first times John and I clicked. Dudley asked me to request a song. I asked for What's New.
Did you now?
And John said, what did you say?
Oh.
How does a slip of a girl like you know an old song like that?
Johnny, that is the most appalling impersonation. At least I hope it is.
Oh, this is better. Oh, this is better.
Johnny, what was that?
Oh, he's fallen off the sofa. No, leave him, darling. It's the third time.
You love him, don't you?
Well, it's difficult not to. In spite of everything.
I love you. I know that.
I love you more than somewhat, you know.
More than somewhat.
Where are you from?
Ramsgate.
Ramsgate?
Well, Oldham originally. Ended up in Ramsgate. My father owned the Carney.
Carney?
Funfair.
The Carney? Never heard that. I love words, don't you? They're like stars in the sky, don't you think? A whole panoply of them. There, see? Panoply. There's another little buggers. Morning, Johnny.
My dear chap. How are you?
Being royally taken care of. Looking togged up.
Paris. David Niven. Sprite Hill, I think I may have mentioned it last night.
Ah, the old brain cells, Johnny. Few more lost in battle, I'm afraid.
Are we, Joan's coming to the airport. She's seeing me off.
Oh, don't mind me. I'll let myself out.
Can we go and see him? Tony, this festival hall thing. I'd like to see him now, I've met him.
If you like. Taxi!
He's like a big sad teddy bear, isn't he?
I shall miss you, my little friend.
I'm an alcoholic, you know. So tell me about your son. You told me earlier you had a son from a first marriage. Does he live here?
He lives with my parents in Ramsgate. We get to see him at the weekends. It's not ideal, but...
What is?
Do you like children?
As long as you can give them back at the end of the day. So who was he, his husband?
An actor.
Good-looking, sexy so-and-so, I suppose.
He was, actually.
Bastard.
Wasn't that true? No, he wasn't at all.
So you like the bad boys then, do you?
Who doesn't? At first.
Well, not Johnny, surely.
I see, you sleep with the bastards. You don't marry them.
Can I tell you something? I'm absolutely shitting myself. This festival hall thing. Could be the end of me. Spoke to my agent earlier. He's booking me into the clinic for the rest of the week. Keep me on the straight and narrow. I hate it. Place gives me the creeps. You won't come with me, would you? To the clinic? Just see me off. Just get me settled. I mean, I'd ask Johnny if he were here. Would you? That's him.
Very discreet.
Good evening, Mr. Hancock. Welcome back. Ready?
You won't leave me alone, will you?
It's true what they've been saying in the papers, then?
What?
Well, that he's a bit of a piss artist.
It's not like that.
Oh, what is it like, then?
Hello? Yes, it is. Yes, that's right. Well, I'm not sure. That's very late, and my husband's... Of course.
It's easier for him to rehearse at night. Less chance of press and all that. Just needs a friendly face out there, I think. Bit dreamy with all those drugs they pump in here. But I expect you know that. How's dear old John?
In Paris, actually.
Is he?
Thank you.
That's your cue, Tony. Kenny'll stop when you hit the mark. And Tony, Kenny'll... Shall we try some of the new stuff, Tony?
Joan, is that you? I think that'll do for tonight, boys, don't you? Do you remember Sid Field? The best. Bloody genius. I am not fit to lick his boots.
You're so hard on yourself. You're a genius, too. Everyone thinks so.
When they repeated the Hancocks last
We watched them all.
I just thought, is this it? Earl's Court, East Cheam. Is that all there is? Please, God, don't let it be. Don't let me be trapped in that forever. And now where am I? Is this any better? Christ! Nothing's good enough, you see? Nothing's funny. I could murder a drink. God, what a boring load of old rubbish. Let's have more about you. You come from Oldham. You moved south when you were a kid. Your old man ran a carny in Ramsgate. You've got a little boy you worship. And you like bad boys, sexy actors.
Not necessarily.
And you've got the dirtiest, sexiest laugh I've ever heard.
You know, you're not how I thought you'd be at all. You really listen.
Well, you have to listen, don't you? You have to watch. I mean, it's not me that's funny. It's other people who are funny. Not me. It's other people who are interesting. You just have to listen.
Yes, you do.
Okay, well, now we're both listening. That's never going to work, is it? Sit here in silence like that. All we hear is the chef pissing in the soup. I do love that laugh. Stop it.
I can't do it to him. I love him too much.
What about me?
I don't know.
I think you do.
It's different.
You're different.
We'll just have to see each other when we can. I don't know. I'm sure we can do that.
Of course we can't do that. He's not a fool. He'll know the minute he claps eyes on us. I'll tell him.
No.
If you won't, I will.
You can't. That would be awful. Let's just wait.
I can't wait for you.
It just happened. I don't know how it... I didn't... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Of all people. If it had been anyone else. No, I should have known. It's my fault. Should have seen.
There's nothing for you to see.
No, I should have. Where is he now?
He's booked into the Mayfair.
Of course, he always does that. When he's under the cosh. Will you go to him?
I can't leave you like this.
No, I should be fine.
Hello? Could I have a number in Barron's Court 4530? Hello, Johnny. It's me. Oh, Christ. I'm so sorry. I love you, Johnny. It just happened. I know. Oh, God, Johnny. I'm sorry. Hold on, Johnny, the door. I couldn't bear it. I've been up half the night.
Johnny?
Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
It's all right.
This must be awful for you.
Oh, Johnny, it's all fine. I'll be all right. Yes, I will. Love you.
I love you.
God, you look wonderful.
Do I?
Come here. Just come in.
Who is this?
Don't panic. It's only me, Mother. Christ, Lil. Come in. You'll pick your bloody moments.
Just coming, indeed.
What do you think, Lil? Isn't she gorgeous?
Hello, dear.
Right, your own witch. Glass of bubbly?
So, that was another school we had to take him out of. So unhappy, weren't you, Ducky?
Never let me grow up, have you, Lil? I remember we went out for a drive once. We saw a train in the distance. She turned to me, she said, "Oh, look at the choo-choo, puff-puff."
What's wrong with that?
I was 32 at the time. My two favourite women in the world. Bloody marvellous. I can face anything now. Oh, Christ.
Tony?
No, don't come in. No, don't listen.
It's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, how can you bear it? Oh,
Oh, I can bear it. Farts and all.
I can't do it. What am I doing? Christ, what's happening? My arse has exploded, and my teeth are chattering. Why are my teeth chattering, Joan?
When I was living in Ramsgate, my friend Sheila worked on the dog track. She said when you see the dogs on parade before the race, one of them has a hard-on or just had a crack, put your money on it. I'd back you on both counts tonight. Come on. This'll calm you down. Let's just get through this show, eh? And then you can stop all this. We can go away somewhere. By the sea. Ramsgate. You can meet David, my son. He'll love you. We can make you better. Look after you. He'll be just us.
Can we do that?
Of course we can.
Can we, though?
Good luck.
Mr. Hancock. Stand it here. Are you doing the new act, Mr. Hancock?
Yes, I shall be. Running through the car tonight and straight down the dole first thing tomorrow.
Question, Mr. Hancock.
He'll be all right. You've been through this as many times as I have.
Come on. Come on. Get out there. Come on, walk. Come on. Come on, this is it. Come on, you wanker! Good evening. Don't think I've ever seen such an ornate garage. And good evening to you and the Big Dipper. I was told this place was acoustically perfect. If you can't hear, shout out. Any case, I expected a battery of microphones. This show is going out to all nations. By early bird to my mother in Bournemouth. Always bothers me when there's an audience behind you. Seems to attract a funny kind of person.
Can you tell us your plans for the future, Mr. Hancock?
Yes. Ramsgate for the pickings.
Oh? Why Ramsgate?
None of your fucking business, dear boy. Was it all right?
It was wonderful. They loved you.
Went back to the old act. Was that all right?
Of course it was all right.
They stood up at the end.
Couldn't wait to get out, I shouldn't wonder. Those boys hate me. Rehearsed for weeks. Never got beyond the first page.
Was it no good?
I know. Never read it.
Stop it. We've come about the flat.
Is he ill? Yes, if he needs the toilet, it's on the landing. Gentlemen are requested to lift the seat and stand well forward.
It's quite spacious. Lovely view.
Oh, yes. Extensive vista to the harbour and thence to the channel beyond.
No telephone.
There's a box on the corner.
That suits us just fine.
People like to leave the telephone at home when they take a Ramsgate leisure break. You're him, aren't you?
Am I?
Off the telly.
Well,
You look thinner.
I am thinner.
Your face,
Yeah, well,
your cheeks.
well, yeah, as you say.
You were funnier, fatter. Kitchen is through this way.
Sell it? Sell the caddy? Something a bit more subtle, apparently, George. A mark. Get a mark. And keep this lot under your hat. I don't want the press sniffing around now. I'll call you if I need you. Right now, I'm on my honeymoon. Oh. Yeah. Come on, woman, up them stairs.
Hello, Dad. Dad, this is Tony. Tony, Fred.
Hello, Fred. Got the glasses ready?
Your mum's sisters are down from Oldham.
Both of them?
Mildred, Dorothy, and Nellie. Aunties and Mum. I knew you'd be gorgeous, Nellie, if you produced this creature. And I wasn't banking on a bevy of siblings.
Not matching, I'm afraid. But we don't stand on ceremony here.
That suits me down to the ground, Fred. A proper family. I can't tell you what a joy this is.
We've done some food. It's nothing very grand.
Oh.
Before we start, I'd like to say something. I can't say that we're not unhappy about John. But we're not here to cast judgment on you. You're both old enough to know what you're doing, how you feel. So welcome to the family.
Thank you, Fred. I'll take good care of her. You can count on that. Right, come on, ladies. I know you're fresh off the chuffler from up north. Is there still trouble at milk? Or have you lot finally sorted it out?
This is my darling boy. And this is Tony I've been telling you about.
Hello, matey.
Why has he got a football under his coat?
It's for you.
What'd you say? Are you trying to butter me up? David.
Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. Will that do it?
Oh. Go on.
Like a puppet on a string.
What is it, Dad?
Hello, Jenny. I've been worried about you.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I should have contacted you.
Well, how is he?
He's fine. Very happy. You probably don't want to hear that.
Well, I love you both.
Oh, God, Johnny, this is awful. You look so thin.
Oh, no, I needed to lose a bit. How's the drinking?
He doesn't need it now. We can't stay where we are. The local paper's already onto him. We're seeing somewhere tomorrow by the coast.
I see the Beaver broadcasting the festival horse show. You can't hide him away forever, Johnny.
He doesn't need all that. That was the problem. He's been happy, he just needed family, security, love.
Yes, well, you know that if... Oh, God, what I mean is... If it doesn't all work... I'm not going to fight, Johnny.
I know.
too good to last.
Now on BBC Two, recorded live at the Festival Hall last month, an evening with legendary comedian Tony Hancock.
Good evening. I don't think I've ever seen such an ornate garage. Good evening to you in the Big Dipper. I was told this place was acoustically perfect. If you can't hear, shout out. Sick of drinking fucking tea.
Anyone bothers us here, they go over the cliff. Isn't that wonderful?
I don't believe it. Well, if it was that bad, why did they show it? I got a standing ovation, mate. What else? Did they? Don't give them this number. Yes, all right. Send me the ABC thing.
I've just made some fresh coffee.
Don't want coffee.
What's happening? Any feedback? Mum and Dad really enjoyed the show.
Oh, no feedback. Something with ABC, maybe. And Freddie's lawyers have been on. Be in all the papers, I suppose, soon. Another divorce. And then this. This will be next.
What's the ABC thing?
Me as an MC of a nightclub called Hancock's. That must have taken some thinking up. I'm sick of all these gags and routines. Real comedy has got to be about something. It's got to get to the core.
Well, what about your idea, the link? I mean, why don't you work on that?
What's the use?
You could just stop, Tony. Get out of all this. Give yourself a life.
That's the whole point. This is my life.
I knew we should have kept away from the phone. Still all right for tonight, aren't you?
Why? What's happening tonight?
The lift. We like that one.
With John, of course.
Oh, yes, well...
Darling, you haven't touched your food.
Oh, darling, have I not? Maybe I prefer the wine. Now, this is special. Crow's Hermitage. Light and fruity, with a hint of blackberry. What are you laughing at?
The wine talk. You're joking, aren't you?
No, I am not joking. This is a very fine wine. If you can't appreciate it...
I think it's lovely. Is everyone finished, Dad?
Personally, I thought it was a shame when Sid James left. You and Sid...
He did not leave. I got rid of him. You got to throw out the rubbish. I'm not a double act. It's not Laurel and Hardy, Jeeves and Worcester, Cross and bloody Blackwell. I don't need a sidekick. Look at Chaplin. Look at Tati. You heard of Tati, Fred? French. Like the wine.
Tony.
That's what they do. All of them. Ray and Alan. Ray and Alan. Oh, you were so much funnier when they were writing. They got it all from me. Probing my psyche. I'm no one's dummy. No one works me. It's me. Up here.
I think we were only trying to say that you and Sid were very funny together.
That, Nellie, is because you are a provincial Mancunian cunt.
I think it's time we left.
I'll get you things.
It's all right, Mother. Leave it, David.
Go on, up it.
David, come on, go. See you near the room. Give me eyes. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Don't you ever speak to my parents like that again, ever.
Oh, fuck off.
Using that foul language to my mother. In front of my son, a little boy.
That fucking little darling. Little mummy's boy. Might harden him up a bit. I'm telling you. Give it to me. Oh, stupid bitch, give it to me! Give it! Give it to me! Go on. Hate this fucking place anyway. Kent. What am I fucking doing in Kent? Kent! You're a cunt! I do enjoy our little after-dinner chats, don't you?
I'm not convinced you're entirely sure of what it is you're taking on.
I'm starting to get the picture.
Are you? Mr. Hancock is a chronic alcoholic. His drinking is out of control and has been now for some years.
And deserting him now isn't going to improve things, is it?
What? I feel you should be warned. Mr. Hancock's first wife tried to control his drinking. Her method of helping him was to drink along with him. But she herself is now, I'm afraid, also a chronic alcoholic. Mr. Hancock's second wife...
Doctor, I really don't think you should...
That I should be talking to you like this. Under normal circumstances, no, but this is not normal, Miss...
Mrs. Le Mesurier.
Mrs. Le Mesurier, this is dangerous. Not only to him, though God knows he's been given enough warnings, but also to you. Mr. Hancock's second wife was driven to such a state of despair, she attempted suicide.
When can I see him?
The night the brandy.
Do you not remember?
The old infuriator.
There was quite a lot before the brandy. I've never seen you like that before. You went on about yourself in a different way. Almost bragging.
Oh, don't tell me.
No, you have to know. You call my mum a girl.
God.
Can't say it. Can't say the word in front of David.
Christ. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so... Oh, don't tell me I hit someone, did I?
That was a coffee table. You were going to throw it through the window.
I was. Why?
You seem to have taken against Kent in a fairly big way.
I was throwing a coffee table at Kent.
In fact, you call Kent the same thing you call my mum.
I called Kent a cunt. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Help me.
It's all right. I'm here. But I think that might be it for Kent.
I told you it might be a bit Spartan.
Welcome to ABC Studios. Give a big hand, please, to welcome the star of the show, Mr. Tony Hancock.
Hello, good evening. Well, a right load of old rubbish we got for you here. All we get is some tired clowning, the well-known turns of the recent poor years of Hancock, the mock Churchillian and the pseudo-Shakespearean. Compere and stand-up comic is his least effective role. Remembering his teamwork with Sid James, with those scripts by Ray Galton and Alan Simpson, it is extremely hard to see why he should continue in this particular form of suicide. Guardian. Fucking rag.
Let's eat in tonight, shall we? I've got those steaks. I could do a filet de boeuf. Would that be nice?
Yes, that'd be lovely. Yes. Red meat. Pink and juicy. Yes.
You gonna be all right? Eh? Do your slipper thing. That always keeps you still.
Yes, oh, I'm fine. Yes. Don't worry. Everything under control. Tickety-boo.
More tea?
Come on, Hancock. You wanker. Come on.
must be something. Come on!
Tony? Where are you going?
Join the library.
But it's 8:30.
Please, Tony, don't. Please. We've been so good. You don't need it. It's just a dip. Please.
Library was closed. George and I had just the one.
You shit.
I work for Mr. Hancock. I do what he tells me.
Get out.
Champagne.
You selfish shit!
Oh, fuck off.
Don't drink that. Please.
Fuck off.
Tony.
You want this? Fun, isn't it?
Oh.
before I kill you.
Oh, Christ. Where's Jodie? Get Jodie. What? Where is she?
I failed him.
He failed you. He practically killed you.
I'm all he's got. I'm the only one who believes in him.
Sure, you're the most important thing in his world. But can't you see? The longer you're with him, the more you do for him, the more likely it is you'll end up the least important thing in his world because you won't exist. You'll just become part of him, and he'll shut the door on you just like he keeps shutting it on himself. Think about yourself, your life, David, John. What about everyone else, Joan?
What are we gonna do? At least she'll be able to get that nice Cadillac back now, won't she? Shall we call George?
Thank God.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, my sweet. It's all right. You're home now.
Oh, brass monkey's out there tonight. I bet it's warmer where John is, lucky so-and-so.
I'd love to go to Rome.
Bet you do wish you'd gone with him.
John does go to all the best places, doesn't he? Maybe I'll be an actor when I grow up.
Either that or work for a living, eh?
The Trolls. Thank you, boys. Now, we promised you a mystery guest tonight, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. One of the true legends of British comedy recently returned from an eventful tour of Australia. Please welcome the one, the only, the lad himself, Tony Hancock.
We don't want this.
No. Dad, please, I want to see.
You look well.
I'm doing well. Best for years.
Now, I said you'd had an eventful tour of Australia. That's putting it mildly, isn't it?
Whatever can you mean?
You fell off the stage in Melbourne?
No, the stage ran out in Melbourne. I was going like a train. There was just no more stage. The annoying thing was I was completely sober at the time. I blame the cholera injections.
Oh, that's a new one.
No, I'm serious. They whack the stuff in where the sun doesn't shine. You have a couple of shandies, and then before you know it, you've fallen into the laps of 2,000 Aussies. Very nasty, I can tell you.
Mum? Yes? Don't tell none of your puppets I told you. I heard them talking last night, and they said that Tony rang yesterday and wanted to talk to you. They told him that you were back with John and to leave you alone. Was he right to tell you?
Of course he was, sweetheart. Come on, Ben. really.
I saw the way you looked at him.
Dad, I said it's all right. I'm just going for a walk. I need to get some air. It's me.
Does John know you're here?
He's not back till tonight.
I'm going back, you know.
What?
Oz. I've signed up for a series.
You're joking? Why can't you take up plumbing or something?
It's a chance. I have to do it. But we're getting back to the old Hancock. Get out the old Homburg, Astrakhan.
Don't do it. Don't go.
Come with me, Joni. The divorce will be through in a couple of months. We'll be shot at a lot of them. We could start again. I'm useless without you.
What about me?
What about you?
What do I do? Who am I?
Christ, you're you. You're me. We'll be together. Still love me, don't you?
Johnny, I'm so sorry, darling. Have you been back long?
No, not long. Must have missed you at the airport.
Yes. Well, no.
Oh, never mind. I'd love a drink.
Of course. You must be exhausted. It was Marion. She's had a bit of a crisis. Deanie's up and left her.
Yeah, she called, actually.
Oh?
About 10 minutes ago, just wanted to chat. Wondered where you were.
Like I say, she's all over the place.
I think I'll have an early night.
Christ, what am I doing? Other side of the fucking world.
You've got to be strong.
I'm fed up being strong. Fed up having a fight. Stone me, haven't I fought enough? I want to shut up for 2 seconds. Up here! Shut up and leave me in peace!
It's all right.
I can't do it without you. Come with me. Please. Please. Please, Joni. I've got a bad feeling.
Listen.
Without you there,
Listen to me. Listen. I will make you a promise. And it is the last and biggest promise I will ever make. I will leave John for good. No. And I will marry you. But only if you stay off the booze. Prove to me that you can do it. Prove it.
Will you marry me?
But you mustn't fail me. Not again. That is what this is for. Australia. It's your final test.
I'll prove it. Oh, well. I want you so much. You'll marry me. I know you.
My darling Joan, I'm already missing you so badly. I finally arrived in Sydney to all the usual hullabaloo. I'm feeling in great shape, thank you, yes.
Looking forward to the new series? Where are you going?
Hancock Down Under. Yes, very much so, yes. It's the first time I've done a series in colour, so you'll be getting a lot. Sunburn and all. They've stuck me in some awful hotel on my own. I wish you were here with me. But I'm being a good boy. You'll be proud. If only Australia could be moved a little nearer to Ramsgate. Please keep the letters coming, my darling. I will write as soon as I possibly can. You are never out of my mind. All my love. Always. Tony.
So, we open on board ship. Business with stewards, business with deck chairs, and Hugh.
There are times when I think that not every Englishman is worthy of carrying Her Majesty's passport. Look at them, rolling about there. A whole nation of sitters. That's what's become of us. Of course, we Hancocks have always been a seafaring race. If it hadn't been a question of time, I'd have sailed across single-handed. Life's just too short to fit everything in. I've got to help build up a new country. I wonder if Matilda's still waltzing around with that kangaroo.
Well done.
Seemed to go all right.
Better than all right. Those execs are purring. They got a lot riding on this.
They're not the only ones. Good news. Ed, the South African director, is renting a house with his family for the series. He's got a ground floor flat, so they've got me out of that bloody hotel away from temptation. The series is going all right. 3 episodes so far, and I haven't fallen on my arse yet. So they tell me, anyway. I'm meant to be seeing some rough cuts tomorrow, so fingers crossed. No letter came from you today or yesterday, so naturally I was a bit disappointed. I hope everything's all right. No doubt it's difficult for you with John. Please write soon. The more I hear from you, the more it helps. I hold on to the fact that we will be together in time. My love, always, Tony.
Mrs. Le Mesurier, I'm from the Sunday Express. Am I, talking to Mr. Hancock's mystery woman?
Hancock? I thought you might like a pint.
Have you any idea what time it is?
Yes, about 6 o'clock. That'd make it 10 o'clock in London.
It is the cocktail hour, and you bring me a pint of crudely iced beer wearing what I can only describe as totally informal dress. At the cocktail hour, be it in Bombay or Brixton, people should be properly attired.
Please, please don't name me, not for my sake, but for John's sake and my son David.
And where's your husband at the moment?
He's filming in Rome. This would mortify him, making this public.
You'll be cited in the divorce.
Say it was a fling, print that if you have to. It was a harmless fling, which I regret bitterly, and now it's over.
Yeah, I knew this would be the end of it.
Oh, she probably had to say that to get them off her hands. Oh, Christ, you know what they're like.
Well, they haven't named her, that's something, I suppose. I hadn't written for days. Nothing, you know.
Mr. Hancock to the studio floor, please. Mr. Hancock to the studio floor.
Chauffeur.
Mr. Joffy, they're waiting for you.
Hey, Tony, come on. Let's knock 'em dead out there today, eh? You had them all going yesterday. They bloody love you out there on the floor, mate. They love you.
Right, let's get this show on the road.
Do it now, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on. I loved you more than I thought possible. But now I realize that you never shared this feeling. I now leave you to your own life.
Hello, operator. Yes, I need you to find me a number in Australia. It's ATN in Sydney. It's Johnny. He's back this evening.
I know.
I need to get back to town. Could you give me a lift to the station, Dad? Might just get the 10 past.
There's no hurry, is there? You said his plane...
Dad, now! I need to go now!
You told me enough times I was wasting my life. Now I say the same to you. I shall not brood over you. In a few weeks, our relationship will be dead. Cold and unremembered.
Hello, operator. Yes, I'd like a number, please, in Australia. As soon as you can.
Rehearsal room? No, they finished a couple of hours ago. Yeah, well, a lot of people would like to speak to Mr. Hancock. Look, I'm sorry, you just have to try the press people in the morning.
She's left me. I know she has. She said she wouldn't. She said she would always be there.
Shh. It's all right. All right.
What am I going to do?
I'll find her for you. Just calm down. There's a good boy. Calm down. Wait there. Be still. I'll find her.
Hello? Oh. I see. Sorry, I'm afraid we can't help you. Joan is in Rome with John. They're very happy again. As far as she's concerned, this whole business is over. I'm sorry.
Forget her, love.
Forget her.
You go to sleep.
Go to sleep. I will. I will, Lily.
You've got work in the morning.
Kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
Hello. Oh, God. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you.
Who is it?
You're awake.
What is it? What's the matter? I should have gone. If I'd gone, he'd still be here.
It didn't surprise me when Eddie Joffe telephoned. I knew. Tony left 2 notes.
The papers only mention one.
There was a second. Barely legible and written later, it seems. It was addressed to me. He apologized for causing me more grief. And then he said something. He wanted a message passed on to me. He said the soul was everlasting. And then I would understand. I think he finally realized at the end that his soul was his gift and it would never die. I tried so hard to make him understand, but he could just never see it. All he could see was an empty hole that he filled with drink.
I keep wishing a terrible thing. I keep wishing it was John who had gone and not Tony.
John is a good man. Don't hurt him anymore. Tony never wanted that. He loved John. Get on with your life, Joan.
You've had a fairly tortured time of it.
Who hasn't? I don't regret it. But I wouldn't want to go through it again. I've tried to do the very best that I can. Nothing worse than to come off from disappointment. But sometimes maybe the audience asks a little too much. We just try to give as much as possible.
It seems we stood and talked like this before. We look at each other in the same way then.
And next week's BBC4 drama tells the tragic story of Kenneth Williams. Michael Sheen stars in Fantabulosa next Tuesday at 11. Next tonight, stay with us for Charlie's take on all things TV in Screenwipe.